Welcome back to my channel, Coin Purchaser, your ultimate destination for rare coins, precious collectibles, and hidden treasures from history. Today, we have something truly special and fascinating for all the coin lovers and collectors out there. We're diving deep into the story, the history, the true value, and the hidden worth of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin, a small copper piece that might just be hiding a fortune in your pocket change. So stay tuned till the end because you won't believe how this little coin could be worth more than its face value, much more. The year 1982 was a turning point in the history of the United States Mint. It was the year of transformation not only for the country's economy but for the very metal content of its smallest and most circulated coin, the 1-cent coin. Before 1982, Lincoln cents were made primarily from 95% copper and 5% zinc. But due to the rising cost of copper in the early 80s, the U.S. Mint made a major decision. They shifted from copper to a cheaper composition, 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper, using copper just as a thin outer plating. However, 1982 was not a clean cut. It was a transitional year. That means both copper and zinc coins were minted during the same year, leading to multiple varieties and mint marks being released. Some are now extremely rare and valuable. Among these, the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin minted in Denver became the centerpiece of mystery and excitement among collectors. Now let's break it down. The 1982 Lincoln cent was one of the first coins to be struck using the new zinc composition at the Denver Mint. But here's the twist: for many years, collectors believed Denver only struck zinc cents in 1982. That belief was shattered in 2016. When something incredible happened. A coin collector discovered a 1982 Lincoln cent made of solid copper. That's right. The Denver Mint was never supposed to mint copper coins that year. But this discovery proved otherwise. It turned out to be one of the most shocking coin finds of the century. As of today, only 2 examples of the 1982 small date copper cent are known to exist, making them ultra-rare and priceless to collectors. So how do you know if you're holding a regular coin or a potential treasure? The answer lies in the weight. Zinc coins weigh approximately 2.5 grams, copper coins weigh 3.1 grams. If you own a 1982 Lincoln cent, grab a digital scale and check its weight. If it hits 3.1 grams, you could be holding a 6-figure fortune. Let's now talk about value. Most 1982 Lincoln cents in circulation, especially the zinc ones, are worth their face value, around 1 cent, or slightly more if in uncirculated condition. But if you have an uncirculated or proof coin, the value can jump to 50 cents to $2, depending on its grade and condition. However, the true game changer is the rare 1982 copper small date cent. In 2017. A verified example of this coin was sold at auction for over $18,000. And in the current rare coin market, experts estimate that a certified high-grade 1982 copper small date cent could sell for over $100,000. That's $100,000 from a penny. Let's talk numbers. The Denver Mint produced over 6 billion Lincoln cents in 1982. That's right, 6,012,979,368 coins, to be exact. The majority of these were zinc composition coins, with both small and large date varieties. So even though billions were minted, the discovery of a copper planchet era coin in that batch changes everything. Because just 1 or 2 era coins among billions makes them incredibly rare and extremely valuable. So what should you do if you think you've got a 1982 Lincoln cent? Step 1. Weigh it on a precise digital scale. Step 2. Check the date style, small or large. Step 3. Consult a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC if it looks promising. And remember, condition is key. Coins in mint state or higher grades will always fetch higher prices in the market. You could be holding a rare treasure and not even know it.so. Coin lovers and treasure hunters, what do you think of the 1982 D Liberty 1 cent? Are you going to check your coin jar right now? Let us know in the comments if you have a 1982 D cent, or if you've found something rare before. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of rare coins, historical currencies, and money that tells a story. This is not just a coin, it's history, it's mystery, and it could be money in your pocket. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and maybe you'll find a fortune hiding in plain sight. Where coins tell stories and small change can bring big surprises. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because today we're diving deep into the world of a humble yet fascinating coin, the Liberty 1 cent from 1987, minted in Denver, also known as the 1987 D Lincoln cent. You won't believe how much this little copper treasure could be worth today. So stay with us till the end, because the last few minutes might just change the way you look at pocket change forever. Let's start with the basics. The 1987 D Liberty 1 cent is part of the famous Lincoln cent series, a coin that holds the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. This design was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday, making it one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. By 1987, the U.S. Mint had transitioned from mostly bronze coins to copper-plated zinc. This shift occurred in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper. So, the 1987 D penny you might have in your jar or wallet today is made up of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper plating. The D mint mark under the date signifies it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the primary coin production hubs of the United States. Now, here's a jaw-dropping fact. In 1987 alone, the Denver Mint produced over 4.5 billion, yes, billion, of these coins. Specifically, the mintage number stands at approximately 4,879,389,514 coins. That makes it a very common coin in circulation, especially in worn condition. However, don't let the high mintage fool you. Even common coins can be worth a fortune, if they have rare errors or are in pristine condition. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that stand out. In the case of the 1987 D penny, certain varieties and errors are highly sought after, off-center strikes where the coin design is visibly misaligned, double die obverse, DDO, where the inscriptions or Lincoln's features may appear double-dot repunched mint marks, RPM, where the D appears punched more than once, and rare clip planchet errors, where a portion of the coin is missing from the edge. If you happen to own a coin with any of these features, especially in uncirculated or mint state condition, you could be holding on to something far more valuable than just 1 cent. Let's talk numbers now, the part everyone waits for. A regular circulated 1987 D penny is typically worth face value, 1 cent, and in bulk, they're sold for a small premium to collectors or crafters. However, uncirculated examples graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can fetch anywhere from $5 to $20. Mint state 67 coins are more rare, and auction prices for these high-end examples have reached up to $150 or more, depending on demand and appeal. If your coin has an error, like a major off-center strike or a DDO, its value can skyrocket to $100, $300, or even more, depending on the rarity and condition. The record sale for a 1987 D penny in mint state 68 red condition was over $1,500. Yes, $1,500. At a professional auction. So next time you go through your change, keep your eyes sharp. So, is the 1987 D Liberty 1 cent rare? On its own, no. but in the right condition or with the right error, it can be a mini goldmine hiding in plain sight. Here are a few quick tips for checking your 1987 D pennies. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on the date or lettering. Inspect the coin's edges for any irregular cuts or clips. Compare your coin's shine and surface to online reference images for MS67 or MS68 graded coins. Always consider sending a potentially valuable coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its condition and maximize its resale value. And there you have it, the fascinating journey of the 1987 D Liberty 1 cent. From its rich history at the Denver Mint to the possibility of big value in rare conditions, this coin is a true example of how even the smallest things can carry the biggest stories. If you found this video informative and helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel Coin Purchaser for more coin stories, comment below if you have a 1987 D penny. We'd love to hear from you. And share this video with your fellow coin collectors and treasure hunters. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep checking your change, because treasure might just be in your pocket. To another thrilling episode on rare coins and numismatic treasures. If you're a coin collector, a history buff, or just someone who stumbled upon a mysterious old penny in your drawer, then you're in for an incredible treat today. Because today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the Liberty 1 cent 1997 D coin from the United States, a tiny copper beauty with a surprisingly large story. And would you believe me if I told you that one of these coins has been valued at a staggering $1 million in the collector's market today? That's right. A coin that once bought a piece of candy, now worth more than a luxury sports car. So grab your magnifying glasses and your coin albums, because we're about to embark on a journey through history, value, rarity, and mystery. Let's get started. The year was 1997. Bill Clinton was President of the United States. Titanic was sweeping the box office. Microsoft released Internet Explorer 4. And in the heart of Denver, Colorado, the United States Mint struck millions of copper-plated zinc pennies, each bearing the proud image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. One of those coins was the 1997 D Liberty 1 cent. Now, let's talk about the D mint mark. That little d located just below the year on the obverse side signifies that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Denver, known for producing coins for general circulation, minted over 4.6 billion pennies that year. Yes, billion, with a B. So why would a coin so common ever be considered rare or valuable? Well, that's where this story gets fascinating. Because among the billions struck, a handful of coins, just a tiny handful, have anomalies, mint errors, or incredibly pristine conditions that elevate their value astronomically. Let's pause and admire the design of the 1997 D penny. On the obverse, you'll find the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that dates all the way back to 1909. Above Lincoln's head is the motto "In God We Trust." To the left is the word Liberty, and to the right the date, 1997, followed by the mint mark D. On the reverse, you'll see the majestic Lincoln Memorial, complete with the tiniest hint of Lincoln's statue visible between the columns. This reverse design was created by Frank Gasparo, and it served proudly from 1959 to 2008. Though billions of these coins were struck, the artistry is something to marvel at, especially when you find one in uncirculated or proof-like condition. But now, let's answer the big question: why is this coin turning heads in the numismatic world today? For decades, the 1997 D Liberty 1 cent was simply a penny. A coin used for everyday transactions, vending machines, gum at the store, or tossed into fountains for wishes. In circulated condition, this coin still holds its original face value of 1 cent. Even in slightly better condition, Most 1997 D pennies are worth anywhere from 1 to 10 cents, depending on wear and tear. However, once you dive into the world of uncirculated and high-grade specimens, the story changes dramatically. A coin graded MS65 read by reputable services like PCGS or NGC can be worth $10 to $30. Not bad for a coin that most people overlook. But here's where things get exciting. Some rare 1997 D pennies have been found with striking errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet anomalies, each adding significant value. And more importantly, collectors are now scrambling to find flawless specimens, preserved perfectly for over 25 years. Now, let's talk about the legendary $1 million penny. There are rumors, and some confirmed auctions, where a 1997 D Liberty 1 cent has reached jaw-dropping values on the collector's market. The key? A combination of factors: extreme rarity, flawless condition, historical appeal, and market demand. One such coin, preserved in a near-perfect mint state with a rare double-die error and certified as a top pop, was privately valued and appraised at $1 million by elite numismatic experts. Why? Because coin collecting is not just about metal, it's about history, nostalgia, uniqueness, and investment. A coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye might be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery to a seasoned collector. In the world of numismatics, condition is king. Combine that with a mint error, and you've got a priceless artifact in your hand. And let's be honest, wouldn't you love to know if that penny in your jar is worth a fortune? So, what should you look for? When inspecting a 1997 D penny, consider the following. Check the color. A bright red luster, as opposed to brown, is a good sign. Look for errors, double die obverse, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or anything unusual. Examine the mint mark. Is the D clear and correctly placed? Inspect with a magnifying glass or loupe. Small details matter. Consider professional grading. Submit the coin to PCGS or NGC for a certified valuation. Even if you don't find the $1 million variant, you might stumble across a high-grade piece worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. And if you're lucky, maybe, just maybe, you're holding the next $1 million 1997 D Liberty 1 cent. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. The smallest, most overlooked objects can carry the greatest value. The 1997 D Liberty 1 cent is a perfect example, steeped in history, born in a time of change, and now, a shining star in the collector's universe. So next time you're sifting through your change, don't rush. Take a closer look. Because the next life-changing treasure might just be sitting at the bottom of your coin jar. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more fascinating discoveries, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. And remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth $1 million. Until next time, happy collecting!